Okay. Hi everyone. So this isn't going to be a really long video because I don't have much on the loom yet, and we're kind of downstairs. And I'll walk you around here for a second. So I sort of set up my rigid Heddle loom here. The things behind it, those are some boards for when I do quilting so that I can put all my pieces up. And then I've got a bunch of fabric here that I eventually need to move, but right now it lives here. And this right here, this is the 32-inch Kromsky Harp Forte Rigid Heddle loom. So this is what it looks like. I did go ahead and I took my warping sticks and went ahead and just sort of rolled them down tight so that they weren't flopping when I brought them downstairs. So anyway, this is what it looks like. If you checked out our YouTube channel, you may have noticed that I had a small unboxing video. I also had a little section where I put the loom stand together, and you can see it just holds the loom here and here, and it puts it kind of at a comfortable height for weaving, which is nice. And I went ahead and brought all of my pieces down. So this is why it's called a rigid Heddle. This right here is both your reed and your beater, which is why it's a rigid Heddle. And it comes with 1/8 dent, but then I went ahead and bought the bag, and I put the rest of my pieces in here. But I went ahead and bought a 10 and a 12, and the only difference between them is, and look, I've already stored everything in my bag. The only difference between them is how fine the yarn is that you can use. It's referred to as EPI, it's the ends per inch. So the higher the number, the more ends per inch you would have, so the thinner the yarn. And we all know that I love my sock and my lace yarn, so the 8 is all right, but I thought a 10 and a 12 would be a good idea as well. So anyway, as I get started on my weaving journey, I think Wednesdays are going to be my Wednesdays for weaving. I'm going to be playing with this book, Inventive Weaving on a Little Loom, and we may get a few copies of this in the shop if you want to follow along with me. I've read several of them, but this is the one that I think is going to be the best textbook for my purposes. So anyway, let me talk about some other stuff while I'm down here. All right, so a couple of little things. Don't forget that we are in, okay, I just knelt down, now it's too low. Anyway, we are in February for our year of self-care. And that means it's time to treat yourself, so buy yourself a little bit of fun fiber. Make sure that you are posting about that on social media. So that's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever. Just make sure you tag us so that we know about it. And Tina is going to be drawing for our, let me just move this a little bit. Here. For our prize winner. There we go. For January, very soon. So we'll get that done. I'm going to be warping this with the direct peg warping method next week. Wednesdays are going to be for weaving for the foreseeable future, at least for the next few weeks, as I learn more about the rigid Heddle loom. And then Monday I thought I would talk about yarn weights again, because that's a really important thing to think about when it comes to warping. So we'll talk about the difference between lace weight and bulky, etc. And then I wanted to show you the progress that I have made on my hand-spun sweater, which isn't a huge amount of progress, but it's a little bit, because I've had a lot of other stuff going on. But here we go. The tiny bit. I've started to work my way into that very pretty turquoise. And I'm doing it, of course, top down. I'm going to do the V-neck. That's why it's still split. It's going to be a pullover. So, yeah, anyway, I'm kind of excited about it, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I love the yarn that I spun, so that's fabulous. And yeah, anyway, that's kind of what is going on for now. So I'm not going to be on here very long today because I don't have a ton to show you yet, but that's the plan. Is Wednesdays are for weaving. Monday we're going to talk about we're going to talk about yarn weights. And then, oh, you love, oh, thank you, Willa. I love my handspun too. And then I have like some fun things down here. So I may show you how to do some, this is like a Swift and a ball winder here. So I might show you how to like wind yarn while I'm down here one day. And anyway, so we'll be kind of going up and down over the next few weeks as I switch between the things that we do on Monday and weaving on Wednesday. So kind of fun. Don't forget to check out the classes. Tina got her Bernie mittens and hat done, and I got those all up on Ravelry. They're free, at least through March 1st. And we have kits, so if you want a kit, you can get a kit. And she's going to be doing a class, so you can knit along with Tina to make the hat and mittens. We just have to select the day and the time. So if you have a suggestion, let us know. We'll try to accommodate that. What else do I need to tell you? Anything? I'm not sure. That's most of it. Make sure that you're checking out the classes. We have lots of fun stuff coming up. I'm teaching lots of lace. Hi, Cheryl. Nice to see you. And like I said, this is just a short video. I won't be here for very long today. But yeah, that's kind of the plan, is that Monday we're going to talk about yarn weights. Wednesdays we're going to keep talking about weaving, and then we'll add in more stuff on Mondays as we go along, at least for a few weeks. And yeah, anyway, I have some things that I have to get done this afternoon related to the slow yarn crawl. So if you haven't looked into that, slowcrawl.com, lots of fun. Tell your friends, because it's about time. We're like gearing up, trying to get everything ready so that in May we can start the slow crawl for the summer. Anyway, until Monday, take care of yourself, wear your mask, physically distance, take care of your mental, physical, and emotional well-being, keep crafting. Yeah, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye!